Good morning class. Hope you all are fine. Today we are going to see another important chapter, that is clause. So let's begin. Students, let's see the definition. A clause is comprised of a group of words which includes a subject and a finite verb. You can also say that a group of words which has a subject and a predicate is called clause. Okay. Now let's see types of clause. Clauses are mainly of two types. First one, independent clause, and next one, dependent clause. Let's see them one by one. Children, first read this. Read it. He had to give up work because he injured his back. You can see that he had to give up work. It's independent clause because this clause is giving its meaning itself. It does not need any other clause to complete its sense. On the other hand, because he injured his back is dependent clause because it is dependent upon independent clause that is written here. He had to give up work. So now, definition of independent clause. An independent clause, also known as a simple sentence, includes a subject and verb and expresses a complete thought. Means the clause whose meaning is clarified itself is called principal clause. Let's see the examples. He ran fast. I saw a boy yesterday. I lost a pen. Okay, now let's see dependent clause. The clause which depends on the principal clause for its meaning is called subordinate clause or dependent clause. A dependent clause is a group of words that contains a subject and verb but does not express a complete thought. So now let's see the examples of subordinate clause or dependent clause. You may see here the crew could see the well which had surfaced only 50 meters behind them. Do you know the butcher who went to court on Saturday? I am not tidying the dishes unless Peter helps. The excellence of a gift lies in how appropriate it is rather than how valuable it is. Underlined clauses are dependent clauses. Types of dependent clause. There are three types of dependent clause: noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause. Children, let's see noun clause. The clause which functions as a noun is called a noun clause. It functions as the subject, object, complement of a verb and the object of a preposition to or apposition to a noun. Or a dependent clause which acts as a noun is called a noun clause. Simply you may say a dependent clause which acts as a noun is called a noun clause. It can work as a noun either at the place of a subject or an object. For example, whoever thought of this idea is a genius. Whoever thought of the idea, this is a noun clause because it's working as a subject. Let's see some other examples. Whatever we study increases our knowledge. Here noun clause has been used as subject. What you eat determines your body size. Here also Noun clause is functioning as a subject. I buy whatever I need. You may see it's functioning as an object. Now I realized what you had thought. Here also, noun clause is functioning as an object. Now children, let's see adjective clause. What's an adjective clause? The clause which functions as an adjective is called an adjective clause. Or an adjective clause is a dependent clause that, like an adjective, modifies a noun or pronoun. An adjective clause begins with words such as that, when, where, who, whom, whose, which, and why. For example, Mr. Jackson is a teacher who helped me with my math problems. Here, who helped me with my math problems is adjective clause. Some other examples: I saw a child who was crying. Here you may see adjective clause is modifying a noun, that is child. He hates the people who waste time. Again, adjective clause is modifying the word people. I watched a movie which amused me a lot. You may see here the adjective clause is modifying the word movie. The car which I like consumes less fuel. You may see here adjective clause is modifying the word car. The building where he lives consists of many apartments. Again, adjective clause is modifying the word building. Next one, adverb clause. An adverb clause is a dependent clause that, like an adverb, modifies an adjective, an adverb, or a verb or verb phrase. An adverb clause begins with words such as after, although, because, before, if, since, than, until, when, and while. Or you may also say the clause which functions as an adverb is called an adverb clause. It starts with a subordinating conjunction. It qualifies a verb, an adjective, and an adverb used in the principal clause. For example, Kiko's report was the best because she did the most research. Because she did the most research is an adverb clause. Let's see some other examples. First we will see adverb clauses and their types. Adverb clauses can be of following types. Adverb clause of time. For example, I went to school when the rain stopped. When the rain stopped, it's an adverb clause of time. Adverb clause of place. Here you can see they can stay where they are. Where they are, it's an adverb clause of place. Next one, adverb clause of manner. See the example. It appeared as if he was sick. As if he was sick is an adverb clause of manner. Next one, adverb clause of reason. Let's see the example. I was late because I could not catch the bus. Because I could not catch the bus is an adverb clause of reason. Now children, let's see the examples of adverb clauses. Call me when you need my help. You may see when you need my help is an adverb clause and it is modifying the verb call. Unless you avoid sugar, you can't lose weight. Unless you avoid sugar is an adverb clause and it is modifying the verb lose. The patient had died before the doctor reached. Here the adverb clause is modifying the verb die. You live a happy life as long as you think positively. You may see your adverb clause is modifying the verb live. I worked in a factory while I was living in London. Here, the adverb clause is modifying the verb work. You can succeed in life provided that you are sincere to your work. Here, the adverb clause is modifying the verb succeed. Children, we have seen the clauses. Hope you understood it well. Thank you so much. Have a great day.